Hey guys, Rusty here at Ugly HP. Today I'm working on a '07 Chrysler 300. It broke the ignition switch pin, which is actually a serviceable part. Here's your Dorman part number. That might be in reverse. It's a 924739. Most parts stores actually carry these in stock. These will repair an 04 through an 08, 300, Magnum. I'm not sure on all the models, but I know it does those two. I can't remember the other one. So basically, ignition switch already off. It takes the T10 Torx. So you'll squeeze these two. Once you unbolt that, that'll come off. That'll reveal the broken part of the pin. From there, we're going to want to pull the lock cylinder out. Basically, you're going to turn this to the on position. Pin right here. You're going to push on it and pull. Sometimes you have to use a screwdriver to push that a little bit further. Okay? You're going to take off the skim for the security, which is just a Phillips head. On this end, it has a clip, so you just pop that clip up, pull forward, and then this is for your shift lock, which this takes the T10 also. Very simple. It's only these are your 3 mounting bolts, 2 forward, 1 underneath, and then you'll pull it out from the bottom of the dash. Don't try to snake it through the opening, it's not going to fit. Pretty common issue. So that's this piece broken. So you'll put this one in. It does only go in there one way. Sorry if I'm at the wrong angle. So the way you figure out which way to lay it in so that you're setting it down in there correctly is the way your lock cylinder has to go in. So your lock has to line up where it locked in would put the roundness of that facing downward. So once you're facing downward, you will then slide on your shift interlock, rebolt that up, having to watch for people. I bet I'll get a phone call here in a second and I'll have to edit. I do all this by my cell phone, so editing is pretty easy thanks to Android's video editor technology built into the camera. So these have to be snug. They don't have to be tight. You'll strip them out. Okay, so from there we'll put our skim reader, which just slides on, clip. As usual, customer pulls up. Alright, back to it. So we're tightening down the skim reader. This is for your security system. So next, you're going to want to put on your ignition switch. So this white piece has to go into a hole. It'll get pinched down like that. So the best thing to do is to pull that, because it's going to want to be up like that. I don't know if you can really see. So it's going to want to be up like that. So we're going to want to pull it down. It's kind of hard to do with the camera. We're going to want to pull it down, and we're going to feed it into the hole. Yeah, see how it's, when you push it in, it'll go in, but the main thing is to get it into that hole. Let's see if I'm facing the right direction here. playing around starting the vehicle up without it, so I had that clock wrong, so my bad. For video's sake, once we're in, it should just pop in. If we're, you don't want to just shove it in there. Oof, that didn't sound clean. The last part of that sentence. Anyways, moving on. T10. And then our lock cylinder just slides in last. So those little pin things are about 40 bucks. So just make sure you line up your lock. Everything in there should be pretty much lined up. If it is not, you can take a screwdriver and turn it. Ours seems to be off a little bit. And that should pop in. So now we're getting the full, because before we weren't getting anything, so we're getting ignition on, spring back out, key comes out, so we're all set. Now we can reinstall, don't have to do any programming, everything's all good. There you go. Check us out on Facebook, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, share it. You know, it helps out the community. I'm not high class like, you know, some of these guys that take 20 cuts, but hey man, keep wrenching, get these guys on the road.